All right, so according to Un3 and Pete Thermo, or Thermel, I think it's Thermo. Anyways, Ryan Staub is supposed to start over Kaden Salter and Julian Lewis, Juju. That's going to be on Friday against Houston. Here's my hot take. I don't like this move. I feel like this is an overreaction move. Ryan Staub was actually backing up Shedeur Sanders. Coach Prime believed that Shedeur Sanders was a first-round draft pick, and he was going to be drafted very high. Ryan Staub was his backup. In the traditional sense of football, a person that is backing up a first-round draft pick is supposed to be a really good quarterback, and that person is supposed to be the next man up. In this case, Ryan Staub was never considered the next man up, but he was learning and playing with a great quarterback in Shedeur. So if we believed that Ryan Staub was that good to back up a first-round draft pick, then why is it that more premium was not put on his development to take over when Shedeur was done? Now, Ryan Staub is in the mix when nobody's talking about him. He's getting no press time. He's getting no mentions, no nothing. We hear Coach Prime saying Ryan Staub is that good. So what gives? If we believe in Ryan Staub and he is the man, then why is it that we did not give him an opportunity to win the job? I don't understand it. For the last couple of years, I've said that I believe that Ryan Staub was a good quarterback. And if they would have invested a little bit of time in Ryan Staub, I believe that he would have panned out. But to play Delaware and do what he did against Delaware, nobody was expecting that. So I understand why the reaction. But for you to send that kind of message in the third game of the season to your starting quarterback, which is Kaden Salter, right? He's a mobile quarterback, and he ain't that terrible. So are we sending a message saying that Kaden Salter is not good enough to be our starter after 2 games with the numbers that he put up? Did he make mistakes? Yes, he made mistakes. But can we say that he's not good enough? I don't know for sure that we can say that Kaden Salter is not good enough to be our starting quarterback. I believe that Kaden Salter is good enough to be our starting quarterback. He made mistakes, but so did Shedeur. He's no Shedeur. I understand that. But if we were willing to give Shedeur an opportunity to work through his mistakes, we should give Kaden Salter that same leash or that same respect to allow him to work out his mistakes. It's only one game, Georgia Tech. Then we go to Delaware. He missed a couple of key passes, some critical passes that would have probably put us in a position to win. I understand all of this. But for us to put Ryan Staub into the Delaware game, he does well. And then all of a sudden, we're now going to start him over Kaden Salter. I don't know what that says about your quarterback's room. If this does not work out, then where do we go from here? If it works out, great. It's going to make Coach Prime look like a quarterback whisperer. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand it. But if it doesn't, I'm afraid that Ryan Staub is going to be he's going to be like a pawn, pretty much. And then people are going to turn on him. Because people in this space, that's all I be seeing sometimes. They big you up, and then when you don't work out, they turn on you. I don't like that. We got to stay consistent. We have to stay consistent at all costs. Are we starting Ryan Staub and we're going to give him grace to work out the kinks in his game? Are we moving on to Ryan Staub for the rest of the season? Or are we overreacting based on a good performance against an inferior competition or opponent? If Ryan Staub doesn't work out, do we go back to Kaden Salter, who's already mentally damaged, I believe? Maybe that's a little harsh to say, mentally damaged, because he's a competitor, but he should. But if you saw his body language in that Delaware game, that body language was not telling me that Kaden Salter was okay with the ups and downs, not being given a long enough leash to be able to work out the Kings in his game. So to me, this just feels wrong. It could work out, and we can all be celebrating from here on out. Don't make it seem like I'm not the one that was upping or bigging up Ryan Staub the last 2 years on TLP Sports Club. I kept telling people, I said, I like Ryan Staub. I like Ryan Staub. I kept saying it. People didn't want to believe me. No, he's trash. No, he's trash. I said, no, Ryan Staub is good. So now here we are. My fear for Ryan Staub is the same fear that I have for Kaden Salter. The fact that he made a few mistakes, we're taking him out, and we don't trust him now. But it's too early in the season for us to be playing this type of game, because Julian Lewis is the next guy up. And then we go to the fourth string. The way I look at it, you got to build guys' confidence, or at least allow their confidence to be developed over time during the season. But guys are going to be feeling some kind of way, like, you don't trust me. This is not my team. I don't know who the O-line is for. The O-line's got to have some type of synergy with their quarterback, with their QB1, so that they can get in sync and start doing things later on during the season. So October football, what is that going to look like? The O-line is supposed to gel with the QB1 in order for things to pop off the way we wanted to pop off. But at this point, how can we say that that's going to happen, or that's happening, when you got 3 quarterbacks in rotation? It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate, man. That's what it is. It's very unfortunate. I wish Kaden Salter would have been given an opportunity to work out the kinks in his game. I really believe in Kaden Salter as a good quarterback. I think he had an opportunity. He missed a few opportunities there, but I don't think it was that bad. He wasn't doing that poorly in the Delaware game. I mean, if you noticed, he opened up the game with a good drive. He scored. We got a field goal out of one. And then they pulled him out. And when they pulled him out and they started playing, musical chairs with the quarterbacks, that's when his demeanor changed, and that's when he couldn't move the ball anymore. So now we started judging him after that point. Other than that, he did well with Georgia Tech. He did well with Delaware. So I'm a little puzzled with this move. If it works, great. If it doesn't, please do not turn on Ryan Staub. Hey, man, I'm Harry B. The B means billion. I'll see y'all on the next one. Chime in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. How do you feel about this? I would like to know. All right, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Share this video with a friend. Tell somebody about the channel. You feel me? We're almost at 20,000 subscribers. I appreciate all the newcomers. I appreciate all the new members here on TLP Sports Club. Hey, guys, I'll see you on the next live and on the next video. Peace.